more than a decade, Today Tonight has chronicled the exploits of the king of conmen and helped put him behind bars for ripping off scores of investors and millions of dollars. He's always been keen to take a swing at anyone who crosses his path. Tonight, no exception, even though this time we caught him with his pants down. Rodney Lohse reports.
A bit inconvenient, is it?
Yeah.
Fully exposed, Ron Fredericks, Ron the Con, is at it again.
Get out of it! Get out of it!
I had promises of, by July, supposed to have 20,000. Every shop opens.
It sounded pretty good to me that I didn't have to do too much work.
That's exactly what this fraudster relies on.
Hello, Ron. Or is it Bon? Rodney Lohse, Channel 7 Today Tonight.
Get out of here.
I haven't caught you in an inconvenient time, have I?
Get out of here.
Are you running this joint, are you? Don't push me around!
For more than a decade, we've tracked Ron the Con and his bogus businesses. But his latest venture has extra benefits. Every girl that applies for a job has to be trained by Ron in his special massage techniques. We caught up with him during one of those training sessions. I just wanted to ask some questions. Naked and vulnerable, Ron's answer was to come out swinging.
Are you running this joint, are you? Don't push me around! So he's stolen your money?
Literally, of course he has. There's no two ways about it.
Ron Fredericks, Bon Levi, Rodney Farrow are just some of the aliases Ron the Con goes by. The list of scams he runs is even longer. The longest list of all is that of his victims.
He lied on me. He promised a lot and I didn't get anything.
Pushing up daisies. Definitely where he belongs. I'm surprised he's not doing that already. I thought somebody would have taken care of him by now.
Two of his most recent victims are Justin Anzolino and Cherry Rosa.
It was a massage business, purely massage business, as I understood it, and it really looked good. It was, Bikini Girls Massage.
Now, if you believe the brochures, Bikini Girls massage parlours are a thriving enterprise with stores all over Western Australia, even one in Darwin. In actual fact, the reality is this: shut down. And that's despite investors putting in tens of thousands of dollars. In fact, we're aware of only one that's open, and that's the one that Ron runs himself.
I arranged to meet Bon, and he'd said to me that it's going Australia-wide, and there was plans of being 100 stores around Australia-wide.
Justin handed over $66,000 at the end of last year for a 25% stake in the business. For that, he was promised a hefty return.
Anywhere between $1,000 and $2,000 per week.
He got nothing. Cherry Rosa was originally an employee of Bikini Girls.
I worked really hard, and I saw potential in the business.
She'd seen firsthand the amount of money Ron was making, on average $7,000 a week, but up to $20,000. But Ron didn't want her money, rather her name to register the business in.
The reason it was in my name is so that the ACCC couldn't find out Bon had any dealing in a business. He's not supposed to be operating, as I know now.
That's because Ron has a suspended sentence hanging over his head from his last scam, where he was selling mobile tanning equipment that didn't exist. Again, we caught him doing that.
Over 12 months, I'm looking at putting 100 people on in Australia. Immediately by March, we hope to open in London.
His scams date back to the 80s, the first we knew of motorised wheelbarrows that didn't exist. Then the Hot Stuff firewood franchises.
Hire a hydraulic splitter with a 3-year contract. This machine earns you $500 a week every week.
Little Joe's Hot Stuff Snacks was another of his lucrative scams. We tried to ask him about that one on his wedding day in 1998. Not long after that, he took his scams to the US, where he was eventually caught running foul of the FBI. He was jailed, then deported. And he's done time here too, but still, it's been profitable. No question, he's made millions from those he's duped.
He offered me to put money in my account, and he would pay me to have it in there. Yeah. So it could be anywhere. So I believe it's in all his grandkids, his family, and other people. So I believe there's a lot.
This time, when we confronted him, we had him on the back foot. But within 15 seconds of our meeting, Ron's put one on my chin. So from here, I must admit, I'm a little upset.
I've had enough of this.
Yeah,
this has been going on for 12 years. You've been ripping people off.
Get out of here.
It's about, when are you going to stop? Let's talk about Justin's $66,000.
Understandably, Ron is not too keen to talk about his latest business dealings because he's due back in court next month thanks to an ACCC investigation into his Bikini Girls operation.
You want to go for assault?
Mate, you've punched me in the face once already. Assaulted me. Don't touch the camera.
Get out of here.
If found guilty, there's a good chance he'll be back in jail, which is good news. After so many cons, it seems it's the only thing that stops him.
You're assaulting me.
Get out of here.
You should be out of business. We're leaving.
Get out of here.
We're leaving.
Please, that's enough. Out. Thank you.
You should be ashamed of yourself. When are you going to stop? When are you going to stop, Ron? Or Bon? Why don't you just, one thing before you finish, why don't you just get a job? Get an honest living instead of stealing investors' money.
Rodney Lohse reporting. A week after we brought you her story, something to celebrate tonight for a 68-year-old